Rough day in the markets? Well, here's some electrifying news. Starting with NIO, which reported a 35.4% increase in vehicle deliveries year over year for the September period, with 21,181 vehicles delivered. This included 20,349 premium NIO vehicles and 832 from the family-focused Onvo brand. Towards the end of September, Onvo launched their first model called the L60, a mid-sized family electric SUV. Q3 2024 saw a new quarterly record of 61,855 deliveries, up 11.6% year over year, taking cumulative deliveries up to 598,875. The electric vehicle company also has a 3.3 billion RMB cash investment from strategic investors going into its subsidiary, NIO China, with an additional 10 billion RMB commitment from NIO itself. The investment is slated for completion by the end of 2024, pending routine regulatory approvals, and will result in a slight dilution of NIO's controlling interest to 88.3%. As for First Solar's third quarter, results are to be reported on October 29th. Until then, concerns of a potential union strike impacting import activities at Houston Port could affect First Solar's supply chain. Despite this, some still view FSLR favorably in the long term because its stock price is still up significantly year to date. Along with strong revenue growth of 25.88% over the last 12 months, coupled with a stable gross profit margin indicating efficient cost management for First Solar, leading to suggestions of anticipated sales growth for the company this year. Something else to pay attention to is the U.S. Commerce Department announcing anti-subsidy countervailing duties on solar cells imported by companies in Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, and Thailand, which could make it more expensive to produce and buy solar panels in the United States. This is the first of two preliminary decisions expected this year in a trade case brought by Korea's Hanwha Q-Cells, First Solar, and several smaller companies seeking to protect billions of dollars invested in U.S. solar manufacturing. The group has accused Chinese companies with factories in the 4 countries of flooding the U.S. market with panels priced below their cost of production and receiving unfair subsidies that make American products uncompetitive. Meanwhile, Nano Nuclear Energy has named Carlos O. Maidana as head of thermal hydraulics and space program. In his new role at Nano Nuclear's subsidiary, Nano Nuclear Space, Dr. Maidana will focus on commercial applications of nuclear technology in space exploration. His expertise includes engineering magnetohydrodynamics and annular linear induction pumps, ALIPs, which are expected to enhance the company's thermal management systems for space operations. This appointment follows Nano Nuclear's acquisition of ALIP intellectual property from Dr. Maidana earlier this year, which is anticipated to improve the company's small nuclear reactor cooling systems. Elsewhere, Berger Montague, which represents individual and institutional investors in securities class actions, has announced that a class action lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York on behalf of investors who bought NNE securities between May 8, 2024 and July 18, 2024, referred to as the class period. The suit alleges that NNE and its executives misled investors about financial and business prospects, failing to disclose the company's lack of progress toward regulatory approval for planned microreactors, unreasonably optimistic commercialization timelines, and potential negative impact on revenues and growth. Investors who suffered losses as a result of their investment in NNE during this period have until October 8, 2024 to seek appointment as lead plaintiff representative of the class. For more on all these companies, please follow Ascencore. Thanks for watching and see you again soon.